Hi everyone, my name is Yeva, and in this video we'll walk through how to build a clean and relational data model in Power BI. In the last episode, we've connected the data source and created two tables, player and physical data. I've extended physical table to match level, so now we have match ID there, and I've also created a role data to have position of a player and already made the connection between these two tables. So let's create the right connection between player and physical table to make our report calculate and filter data in a right way. Let's get started. Each table has its specific role. Player table keeps all the info about player, and data table keeps everything about his physical metrics. And to connect these tables, we need one common field. In our case, it's player ID. So player ID is our key. To connect them, I'm choosing player ID and pulling it to another one. We see a window appears to specify our relations. One-to-many is the most common relationship, and it can be in the other direction, so many-to-one. I have uploaded data per match ID, as I said, so one player now has several rows because he played several matches and he could play in different position. That's why we have to choose one player per many rows of data in physical data table. One-to-one is less common but also useful. Let's imagine we grouped our physical data without match ID and position, and we have unique row for player ID, and then we can use one-to-one relation. So when each row in both tables matches one-to-one, we can use it. We can also use this when extending a table with additional attributes without duplicating rows. And the last one, many-to-many. This occurs when both tables contain duplicate values for the key. Power BI supports many-to-many relationships, but I would advise you to use them with caution, not to have duplicates and mistakes in your report. And now let's talk about filter direction. When you create a relationship, Power BI decides which table filters the other one. I suppose we will need a filter of player name, for example, and we will want to see only data about a chosen player. So player table should filter the physical one. But if we also want filter player by their PSV, for example, and see what are the players that have PSV below exact value, we need filtering in both directions. So I'm choosing both and clicking on Save. Now these two tables are connected. And if you have multiple paths, let's choose some random field and we'll try to connect this with a random one. Yes. Power BI disables one connection that's called an inactive relationship and shown as a dashed line. But we don't need it, so let's delete this one. And the last step I wanted to show you is how to add a custom supporting table. Let's say a position sort table to control the order of player positions. So we click on New Table and put in the window the script for creating a table. It's really simple. I'm just typing data table, showing the fields that I want to add to this table and what is inside. And inside there are positions and the order of these positions. I'm clicking commit and it's saving the table. Now we have this table here in our model view. And if you want to have a look of what is inside, you can just click on table view and go through the tables. So this is the one that we've created, position sort order. And this is the one that we want to connect this table with. I've created the field group to decode acronym because in the original table that was only acronyms. But to connect them in the right way, we need the field with the same values. So this field was created manually and looks like this, just decoding of the acronym. Now we can go back to model view and connect these two tables. So we're creating position group and group. As we could see, one group can have several acronyms. That's why the group field is not unique. So we should choose one because in position sort order, the position group field is unique to many. And we want to filter them in both directions. Clicking on save. And we can see that they are connected now in the right way. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next episode where we will normalize our metrics from physical data table.